I know a lot of people are thinking, hey, how do we start this? What video do we use? It's a Friday. It's a happy hour. There's basketball to be played. What is the right video? What is the right tone to set? How can we achieve what we were trying to achieve here today? And luckily, I've got something for you. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Wait, that's a little too far. Let's go back in a little bit. Why don't we shut out a little rising floor here? I don't know if Pack Trip's in the chat, but it's good to see. Good to see that this thing still exists, even though it has been tried to be silenced. It cannot be silenced here. Who do we got in the chat today? We got Jay Blaze up in here. We've got Mike. I know Sneeps is in here. Rowdy Rod, good to see you. We've got, there's Sneeps right there. D-Dub, Team Hold Live. That's right, baby. We've made an adjustment. It's no longer Team Hold NFTs, Team Hold Live. Team Hold Live. Team Hold Live. Boston Base is going to try to give us super chats to talk about redemption. Not so fast. Who else we got? Top Shot, Hot Shot. Look at you, the Hot Shotty. Mr. Influencer. Veronica, you must be stressed right now. Veronica, Stan, Andre, Eric Fernandez, all of you guys are very stressed out, I imagine, going into this game. Who else we got here? Sawyer, are you kidding me? Are we going to do back-to-back videos right now to start the show? Just firing up videos? Sawyer! Gonna get that Sawyer in there. Who else we got in here? We see Rabbit. What's up, Rabbit? Good to see you. Andre's here. It's Top Shot back. The answer is no. Coach Finstock to the house. Let's go to the house is in here. Super Luminal's in here. We got Jeb up in here. Who else is here? Let yourself be known. Oh, what a nerd. What a nerd. Eric Fernandez is here. Listen, we're going to fire up a giveaway because that's what we do, okay? We try to earn your respect through this shit. Like the stream, subscribe, #unpaid. #unpaid. Wait, hold on. Somebody asked me for a code just now. Who was the one that asked you? Oh, it was Dustin. Oh my God. Hold on. We might get a Dustin sighting right now. Let's fucking go. That would make me so happy. All right. We might get a Dustin sighting. But yeah, like the stream, subscribe, #unpaid. Listen, we've got 2 game 6s about to tip off, right? We've got Miami Heat taking on the Bing Bong New York Knicks. Right after that, we've got the Warriors taking on the Lakers. And listen, I'm rooting for the Lakers right now because if the Lakers win, that means I can watch Succession at a normal time. If the Lakers win, it means the Celtics are playing at 3:30. If the Warriors win, it means Warriors-Lakers are at 3:30 Eastern. It means the Celtics are late. So that's tough. That is tough. But hey, listen, that's not entirely why we wanted to fire this up, right? We did a rest in peace, right? We wore suits and ties earlier this week. Shout out Justin Timberlake. Wore suits and ties. We said our piece. We had a moment of silence and a remembrance of a friend who has gone to Sony. Which is a joke for literally one person who doesn't watch this show. So it won't even matter. And then, you know what? Top Shot was like, listen, I know you tried to put a button on this. I know you tried to have some fun. And Top Shot was like, give him a little, as Steve Janti from the 89 Cavs would say, hit him with a little something. And then they were like, hey, we saw your feedback on that drop. And then instead of doing another drop, cancel that shit, right? So rookie revelations didn't happen. The rookie revelations got PPD'd. Rain, right? The rain came and washed the game away. So no rookie revelations yet. Anyways, who knows? It might be coming shortly. It might be coming soon. And I got to tell you, my favorite thing about this whole thing, right? Top Shot 50 happens. And there are some people, some skeptics out there, myself included, maybe being like, hey, Do we need to be doing these drops? And then there were some stands out there that were like, yes, we do. We do. You want to know why? Because I trust no one with my life more than NBA Top Shot. They understand supply, they understand curation, they understand moments, and they are worth $499. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Good job. But then those same people today, when that drop was announced that they were going to reschedule it, the same group of people went out there and said like this. Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Roham. You get it. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Roham, my Lord and Savior, thank you so much for listening. That was my favorite part. I love that so much. I love the people that were just so angry about so happy about Top Shot 50 and be like, no, dude, they fucking get it. And then Rookie Revelations gets postponed and they're like, dude, thank you, man. Thank you, dude. You get it, dude. What else you got? Wear some sleeves. How fucking dare you, dude? This is for Pack Trip, all right? Where's Pack Trip at? What else you got in the chat? Zakari's becoming too powerful. Listen, a lot of people have said 5'7" guys have not got enough power, and I'm glad it's happening today. Sneaker and Lace says, LOL, what? What's going on, Sneaker and Lace, dude? Also, Sneaker and Lace, are you new? They need to burn half the players in that rookie set. I love it. I read QAnon that Zakarian gets paid by So Rare to set. Hey, listen, as I said, like the stream, subscribe, #unpaid. Because listen, there was a controversy. There was like, hey, Zakarian said he was unpaid, but technically, by a technicality, he is a part of the affiliate program. But I can tell you today, no longer a part of the affiliate program. So you don't even have to worry about that. So if you're someone that's just like, I pay attention to the Discord and like, you know who's in the affiliate program, well, update your Google Sheets, okay? Update your Google Sheets. These afternoon shows have a different vibe. Yeah, listen, I worked out today. That's part of it. I worked out today. I went for a run. I went for 2 miles today. We went for a 2-mile run. And then I've been doing a lot of back stuff, a lot of back and core, just trying to get the body right. You know what I'm saying? Boston Bay says, I heard Zakarian is paid, so I've heard it both ways. No, never. Not a dollar. Not a dollar. Cocaine vibes? No cocaine up in here. No cocaine. Mostly agua, H2O. Mostly H2O. H2O and sleeveless. That's what we're doing up in here. We got Will. Let's see the traps. Like, come on, dude. I don't know. This is how you know I am. I ran track. I was a cross country bro. I ran track. That's kind of how you know. That's how you know. You know what I mean? Okay, Kenny 7 says, you guys think they wasted too much money with the captain's program? I promise you, Kenny, it wasn't the captain's program. You know what I mean? It wasn't the captain's program. Captain's program isn't where they spend too much money. I don't think it was the captain's program. I think the captains are doing good stuff. I'm not even mad about the captains. What else you got? Your biceps don't look bigger when you grab your chair. I wasn't trying to do bicep shit, dude. You want to see bicep shit? This is it. This is full. This is everything we got. As Vertical Horizon would say, everything you want, right? That's what they would say. Even if you were paid, it'd probably be in Dapper, which you can't withdraw. Anyways, dude, Eric, that is the truth, man. That is the truth and is a conversation I've had. Yeah, I think people saw the stream. I think people were out on the funeral. No, they didn't release me. No. That was my call. I released myself. It was it was kind of like, you know how sometimes where like, you have to go to the bathroom, but you're like, I could wait an hour, but instead you made the decision to go to the bathroom now. And that's kind of what I did. Like, I knew it was coming, but instead of like waiting an hour, I just like went to go pee. I released myself. No, it was me. It was me that released myself. I do think they watched the funeral. I got to tell you, anybody that likes Top Shot should have liked the funeral, right? Because I can't imagine anybody who loves Top Shot and watched that funeral show went away from that being like, this guy hates Top Shot, right? I think anybody that actually watched it. But you know what happens? Just like mainstream media, you see a thumbnail and everybody's like, dude, this dude, are you kidding me? Dude, Dapper pays this guy. And then he goes out and he puts a candle. He lights a candle. He says, everybody's dead. And that's what ends up happening. But that's fine. It is fine. Captain's program is hit or miss, but the community stuff is great. Also, hey, shut up. I heard there's a new Chicago captain, right? Oh, yes. Okay, you want to know what's great? I thought Dustin was coming. And Dustin, listen, if you're watching this right now, I hope you are paying attention, doing your homework. I want a Disney tank top. You want to know why? Because it's more tank tops. Wait, hold on. Before we do that. Yes. Treat is the best. I love this. Chris Treat in the house. Mr. Treaticus. Also, Treat, listen, I've said this publicly. I've said it privately. I've said it on Twitter. I've said it on YouTube. I fucking love what you're doing. Don't let anybody else be a dick about it, okay? I love what you're doing. Oh, yes. There's more people coming. Wait, no, Dustin, take your sleeves off. Wait, hold on. Are you at work? All right, TST. TST's in the hopper, but I got to bring in Dustin first because holy shit. You guys wearing hoodies. You're in California. What's going on?
What's are you rolling up the sleeves? You're saying it's too hot? It's too hot in New York?
Yeah, it's 86 degrees right now.
It's cozy here. It's nice and cozy. I apologize if my audio is bad. This is also a cardboard cutout of Greg. It's not actually him.
Listen, I got a question for you guys. Listen, I know Hollywood right now, tumultuous times. Are you guys not allowed to wear logos on your clothes?
It's clean, just a clean look. I'm like trying to be like spring, baby.
Both of you. There's no one. You guys could be in Russia for all we know, based on what's going on back there.
Yeah, that's what the bad lighting is. You know what I'm saying?
He puts the hoodie on. Oh wait, I'm gonna bring TST on as well, just so we make sure we have all. Wait, what is going on? Can you guys see TST right now? There he is. Look at this.
We need to put. I feel like we need to put on jerseys. Hold on, I have one here. Go ahead, Greg.
I forgot what it's like to join Mike midstream. You're at a 10, baby.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I've got this. You want me to put this on?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, this can be sponsored. We are in the business for new sponsors right now. So, dude, fire it up, dude.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Choose your own adventure.
Any candy back there, Greg?
If they had any tangible products.
That's right. This is a non-fungible space. Listen, I know TST, we just welcomed you. The Disney Bros are here. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Like, this is an open forum. You guys can do whatever you want. I'll remind the chat right now, like the stream, subscribe, #unpaid. What's going on, fellas? What are we talking about?
It sounded like you were going to talk about a drop, right? Is that right, TST? There was apparently a Top Shot drop that happened.
Yeah, did you get any of those rookie revs today?
I got my legendary, baby. I got my Lego.
Oh, TST. I love this dude. I love this. He's in a new location and he doesn't know how to turn his microphone on. Unmute that shit, TST.
Also, TST is a dad now, right? Officially?
Oh, no, I don't think you're supposed to say that out loud.
At some point, that's happening.
Wait, TST, you're still muted. You unmuted.
Well, I can say whatever I want now because he can't dispute it.
I can actually see what's happening right now, TSC. I see you unmuted and then it's remuted.
Oh, it is muted, yeah. There we go.
Okay, say so.
I'm glad we're working this out while live.
What is going on?
Classic Team Hold.
Back in the day, there would have been a cameo at this time, right?
Yeah.
Cameo
season.
Dip and then come back. See if that works. Wow, look at this. Speaking of children, look at that. We got a child right there.
Yep.
Oh, man, this is great. I love this. Disney sponsoring Team Hold right now. Dustin, how are you feeling about the Lakers tonight?
If they don't get it tonight, I think we can do it. I think we'll do it.
Yeah.
I think we can. But I think they have to.
They have to get it tonight, though, right?
Yes.
Tonight in LA, or is it in?
It's in LA.
It's in LA, yeah.
I wish I was going. I'm not important enough. I don't know anyone that.
No one's reached out. What about the? Oh, actually, I can confirm the Lakers captains are not going to reach out to anybody from Team Hold to try to get you there.
Oh, great! Thanks. Are you saying this is a result of what just happened yesterday?
Yeah. It was the Lakers captain was the one that was like, "Trust me, this dude is paid."
Oh, is that who it was? So I wish I would have known that. I would have worn my Top Shot Lakers shirt. That
dude! Speaking of that, I still haven't. Oh, so both of you guys have gotten the homage shirt, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Homage. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that. Is it homage?
Probably homage.
Homage.
Okay, so you guys both got one, right?
Yes, I got one, and Greg, a big Top Shot collector, got one as well.
I did, yeah.
I did not get one.
Well,
It got lost in the mail. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think so. They probably sent it to my other address.
They pay you enough. Why?
Well, that's true. They do pay me quite a bit, so it makes sense. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, Marge. Okay, get out of here. Okay, hold on. Let's try TST again. TST, how are we doing?
I was being silenced, eh?
Yeah, yeah. It was just me muting you in the background.
Is that a little
Hey, are
balcony
you?
right there? Is that a little
Is that-
balcony I see that you're on
Yeah,
top
well,
of?
yeah,
little
man. I
loft?
got my new setups on the balcony on the second floor after the move. So
Wait, hold on though. Wait, so Dustin and Greg might not know this. How would you say the balcony?
no. This is a balcony.
Okay.
But it also, to get onto the terrace, I have to take the balcony, which is inside.
The terrace.
What?
Is
Terrace. The terrace.
Terrace, correct.
Is your homage shirt over on the terrace?
Yeah. My homage. Wait, hold on. TSC, did you get a Top Shot T-shirt?
Not yet.
Dude, I love
You ain't
this.
getting one.
PST.
You ain't
I
getting
love
one.
that Dustin and Greg. This is seriously the first time Dustin and Greg have been on stream since 2018, and they already have T-shirts.
Yeah, that's right. Not only from the Lakers one, they reached out and were like, "Hey, we got to make sure you get one." I was like, "Yeah, baby, you see that?" But
Do you think
I
that's
guess
the
that
blue-
bridge is burned now, is what I'm.
No. You guys are probably fine. I think they isolated. I think they just burned me. I think you're fine. I think you're fine.
I like this one. Got a terrace to get to the balcony.
Jurassic Park.
Wait. So hold on, because we were joking when we brought you on TST. So you did not buy one of the legendary rookie revelations, right?
No, I did not.
Were you going to get one before they said hashtag not yet?
No, I will not be. I will not be getting those.
No. My favorite thing about it was, and like I don't know if you guys know this, Greg and Dustin, but they decided that instead of based on like performance throughout the entirety of the year, they were like, if you were drafted in the top 14 in the lottery, automatically got one.
Oh, okay.
So Washington Wizards, Johnny
Right.
Davis.
Yeah.
Well, then I am signing up because I hope I get a check then.
Oh yeah, but no Chet. Sorry. so yeah, you had to play a game. You did have to play a game.
Wow. So yeah, that's I don't know how I feel about that. It's you're creating moments essentially that no one's gonna want, is what we're saying, right?
I think
in some scenarios.
I believe their theory, not that I would agree with it necessarily, is that at one point, if they're a lottery pick, they have a chance to become something, even though they might not be something now. But I don't know about that.
Hold on, sorry. I just got a message from one of the captains. I won't out them, but they just said, "Hey, if you could be more positive about the captain's program and team communities, we'd appreciate it. We don't need to hurt the unpaid workers."
I gotta agree. I will say the Lakers. I'm gonna shout it out. The Lakers team community is awesome. They're really great.
Yeah.
They reached out personally to me and were like, "Hey man, like you're a part of this, the collector or whatever score. Like you have to go to a game. Can you pick out a game, whichever one you want to go to? Threshold. Like they're like, we need to make sure you go to a game." I was like, that was nice. He could have just been like, "Oh shit, sorry, we didn't get to you." They personally made an effort, and I thought they're really great.
It's important to me to keep because it's Web3. I'm big on Web3 and anonymity, so I don't want to tell you who the captains were. But I just
What did they say?
You just happen to be putting that up on the screen at the same time.
Any connecting or collecting happening these days?
No, dude. No, treats in the chat today. Listen, I will say people were. I forget who it was. Someone was trying to do a drive-by on Treat the other day, and I was like, "How dare you, dude?"
No.
I'm happy anybody is doing content. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm comfortable saying this. I had a meeting with Top Shot, and they were like, "Hey, how do we get people to do content?" And I was like, "Oh, you know what you guys should think about doing? If you guys do a good job, I think people might do content." And they were like, "That's a lot, though." Like, and fair, it is a lot. And they lasted a couple of days. Like they did do a couple of days of good stuff before, and people did content around it. But yeah, I don't know. I saw Boston Base said something. Where is it? How about the super vague announcement? Yeah, so that I thought that was kind of interesting. They went out and said, so in the announcement, they were like, "Listen, we're going to postpone the rookie revelations because we're not happy with what went down." But and I guess like to their credit, they didn't really need to say what that meant. because some people just didn't get the right amount of moments. And I feel like that's enough. That's enough to be like, yeah, it didn't go well. I don't know. Did anybody think that was kind of like, oh, wait, hold on. Pack Trip's in here. See, there you go, Pack Trip. Anybody, TSC, did you have any thoughts about that announcement?
It just was like, it left it vague enough to be like, you know what, anything you want to complain about the drop, like that's what we're referring to. Not just like the fact that people didn't get what they were supposed to get or didn't get things at all. It's just like, yeah, if you have any other complaints, like, yeah, we're gonna make that vague enough to fit that too.
It'll be fine.
I think I saw too that like people opened other packs that had nothing to do with it, and they were also like not getting moments or something. So there might be something bigger going on. I think I saw that in a Discord. It was like they opened a pack that they got as like a reward for one of the flash challenges or something, or predictive challenges. And they only got 2 out of the 3 moments too. So maybe they got a lot to figure out there. And they had like, and they showed like an email from like support being like, team's aware, we're working on it.
I always feel bad too, because like there is someone that's just paid to do that, right? Like just respond. And that's in any industry. You just respond like, oh dude, thank you so much for letting us know. We're like, this is the only thing we're working on right now. Like,
but at least they get to do that from home now, right? Like before they used to have to go into an office to do that all day.
Right. Greg, what do we got over there? We got popcorn? What's going on?
Little snack. We're about halfway through our work day.
I was going to say, what's up next? Are we figuring out what animatronic live, like what's going on over there?
Too much, my friend. Too much is what I'll say.
Hey, remember when we used to work from home? Live stream?
Yeah.
It was cool. Do you guys think so? I agree with this. Fernanda says like and maybe you can't comment on this because it's under the Disney properties. Can we greenlight a 30 for 30? Is that something that's like in your? What if we just do it for socials, like a web, like a web
straight to streaming?
Yeah, straight to streaming. Disney Plus. Like, is there anything that we can we get a 30?
I would say that there's probably like. Not from a company standpoint, but 100% there's going to be a documentary about this down the line, right? Without question, this is going to have a documentary.
And we're all going to be in it.
No,
I know.
We're all going to be in it.
Which is great because I've been
signing rights to any of the inclusion in there whatsoever.
I'll sign right now. Because as I've been identified as a so-called comedian, it would be good to have like credit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was saying
comedians like paid gigs, right? Is what you were supposed to think is? Yeah.
Well, it's like Paul Scheer. I love Paul Scheer. How did this get made? Oh wait, Paul Scheer's maybe worked with you guys before. He was in the what was that like? We love the '80s. Back on VH1 back in the day. It's like an interview comedian. He's like, yeah, dude, I did fucking love the 80s. Like, bring me on. I'll talk about Top Shot for sure. For sure.
I mean, I think that is going to happen, whether we want to or
dude,
not.
It's 100% going to happen.
Yeah.
Why don't we just make it?
Okay, this is what I was trying to get. I wanted to get one of you guys to say it.
Greg knows a producer.
Oh,
I do.
Yeah,
He's
Greg,
literally married to one.
Yeah, what's up? Aubrey was trying to branch out, right? Wasn't she trying to do some like very dude-centric stuff?
Yeah. She would stop me at the word NFT.
But she would be in it too. She's not only a producer, she gets to be a part of the conversation.
That's right.
Greg was spending money on all this shit, and I was telling him not to do it.
No, I wouldn't even go that far. I'd go further. I would say not only was Greg in it, but
Bol.
His first name is Bol and his last name is Bol?
No, yeah. Long legs.
Oh my god! I bet his legs are taller than my whole body. I'm leaving you for Bol. Like,
That was the height. That was the height of all of this that day.
everybody was printing. That was the beginning of
What
the
a time.
end. Did you guys see the Rachel Nichols thing today? That the Showtime. So the Showtime team did. This was actually like the first cool marketing thing they've done outside of No Dunks. Shout out No Dunks. Like Rachel Nichols was talking to Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, and just being like, "What are some of the legendary moments of the playoffs?" and it was like sponsored by Top Shot type of thing. But it wasn't like sign up for this NFT, go get. Oh, I'm sorry, digital collectibles. We're trying to trick people now.
That's
But that is my favorite. My favorite thing about all of this. They're like, dude, if we just change the language, man, if we just tell them it's something else, people will lose their mind. For that.
I'm really curious how it took that long to get that integration to happen.
Oh, like Rachel Nichols.
Yeah, well, no, just to say like it was brought to you by Top Shot. And what are some of the legendary moments of the playoffs? That's like a real thing that happened.
Yeah.
Like, why did it take that long to just do that to try and seed that into like the basketball conversation with like people? Like, why was it not on like The Ringer or any of that stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's a great question, but Dustin, I'd push back and I'd say we're early, dude, and this is in beta. And
Are we still in beta, by the way? Because
Yeah.
so,
The real reason is because they were waiting for the app, and now that they have the app, they're like, all right, let's go.
when do you get to not say you're in beta anymore? Honestly, how much money needs to be lost before you can say you're no? Like, I'm sorry, you were evaluated at how much?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I had the opportunity to say I was in beta, and that, like, I would do it too. I would hold on to that as long as I could, man. I would do like with two hands. I'd be like, dude, I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? Like, I got plenty of time to learn.
Oh, it's probably when Hardcourt comes out, right? And then they can take it off. Is that what it is?
Speaking of Hardcourt, LG had said something about Hardcourt. He had like mentioned it in the show that we did the other day, but he had a tweet today that I wanted to share because I just thought this was like fun to talk about. Here we go. Let me blow this up a little bit. He said on March 3rd in the AMA, and if you guys don't remember the AMA, that's when Roham texted answers in the Discord. He said Top Shot collectors were told the platform is not under pressure to create revenue. Since that day, 70 days ago, 6.1 million in pack sales. 8 pack drops. From November 10th to March 3rd, 133 days, they had 7 pack drops and 5.3 million in pack sales. And I wanted to point out one other comment before we get to it, because I think this dude is wicked smart. Drew Austin, shout out Knights of Degen. He said, I mean, dude, can we assume in season versus out of season has something to do with it? Come on. And what I love about that is that the whole time we were in season, you fucking moron. Like, we were in season in November 10th to March 3rd. I like that he was like, are you mad they did stuff during during the off season? That was in season the whole time. What are you talking about? Anyway, sorry. I just wanted to yell about that. I was excited to yell about that. But how about that? So first of all, 11.4 million in sales in pack drops. But in half the time, they've done more in pack sales and also more pack drops.
I'm curious how much of that goes to the NBA and Kiermaitt's, how much goes to Dapper.
That's a good point.
Because this is a licensing deal, right? So they ain't getting all of that money.
All I know is the NBA PA thing, right? Where it was like 5% of whatever.
Players, yeah, but I'm sure revenue goes to the NBA back to the NBA too. And then Dapper is left with a portion. I'm curious what that is.
That's true. TSC, you agree with Drew Austin though, right?
That I don't know when the off season is for Top Shot. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. I love looking at that and be like, dude, LG, you're an idiot, bro. Like,
I love LG getting in there.
LG's been fire. That dude Drew is so problematic. I've invited him on the show. Every 3 months, I think he's legally required to be like, man, I'm gonna be counting my cash once those Series 1 Ish Smiths, man. Yeah. Sorry, guys. We're choosing violence today. It's Friday afternoon, so I'm
into it.
Yeah. I don't know what else you guys got. I feel like I've been spewing a lot of hate. What do you guys got?
Who do you guys want to shit on?
Yeah, I don't know. So
anything?
Who's playing tonight? The Lakers?
Yeah, shit on the Lakers.
Yeah, we can.
How you feeling?
On the Suns. Shit on the Suns instead.
Suns out.
Just shit on KD and the Suns. I saw that. I saw something. I think it was what you, Mike, or someone pulled up, and it was success. What does success look like to you, DeAndre Ayton? And it was like getting my second contract.
That was Jeb. Jeb went like mini viral today.
Incredible. And it's like, yeah, just getting my second rookie contract. It was like, all right, goal
He
achieved.
said that like before he was drafted or something. Like that was
Yeah.
his goal. That was his goal of his NBA career.
There we go. Look at hey now. This is the Suns captain. Oh, Mazzoni in the chat. Also, I need to know if it's Mazzoni or Mazzone. He said that's what Burnin' and all the smoke sponsorship goes back to early in the season, and it's not new. So this is just like that's the Rachel Nichols thing that we saw today. So that was just like an extension of that.
Got it.
Yeah, they had done it a couple of times. Today wasn't the first day.
Good.
This one felt pretty. I will give them credit. I thought that one felt like normal. Felt like a normal.
It's what they should be doing. They should be seeding it to diehard basketball fans.
Yeah,
like seeding that idea in there. Like it.
Mike, did you talk this morning about your Yankees game last night?
Yeah, Greg, I'm pissed off you didn't watch the show. Yeah, I
talked about baseball today.
Yeah, I talked about baseball for an hour. No, I did. I talked about how I hung out with the Candy crew last night. I met Scott, the co-founder. I talked to Matt, who's come on the show before. There were some Top Shot collectors that were there as well that said, "Hey, aren't you the paid actor?"
It's incredible.
Which is really good. Yeah, I had a good time. I was saying I stayed for 6 innings, and it was perfect because the Yankees were down 5 when I left, and they lost by more than that. And then I went and watched the rest of the Celtics game. And yeah, it was $44 beer. I spent it was $10 beers. Not in stadium, $10 beers at a bar outside of the stadium.
Did you go to the game or you were just...
Is that expensive?
No, I was at the game. I went for 6 innings. Also, oh my God.
Is that expensive?
Did they ask
yes.
Did they ask you what your favorite candy icon was?
No, they did ask you what my thoughts were on the market. They did ask me some candy specific stuff. And I was like, listen, guys, have you guys heard about the weekly walk-off? I pumped the weekly walk-off. Yeah, I said I'm more of a basketball guy, and then I talk about baseball in the off season. So I'm looking forward to connecting before as the off season happens. Wait, hold on. We got Mr. Virality himself, actually, Jeb Bush.
There it is.
Look at Jeb.
I heard we were talking trash about the Suns, so
yeah,
I had to jump on. I got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Is this a new bedroom?
Yeah. Witness protection program.
I miss seeing the Guardians of the Galaxy poster, Jeb. What's going on?
Dude, I miss it too. Dustin, I need a new one. I need the Volume 3 poster.
That's well played. Wait, hold on. Wait, guys.
We got it right here, baby.
Oh, there we go.
Gosh.
You could
talking my love
NFTs.
language.
Wait, hold on. Chop said Mike wouldn't survive in California. I'm sorry. I know you guys were like, oh, dude, it's $10. You guys don't get a beer though, right? Your beers aren't more than $10 out there.
I mean, depends where you go. Yeah.
No, come on. I mean, like,
there are places that charge a lot of money.
If I go to the Arts District, which is like downtown LA, and like some of those breweries, they're you can get like a $13 beer.
Right, but we're not.
Dodger Stadium's like 22.
Yeah,
in stadium. That's in stadium. Like, I'm not talking. I live in fucking New York City. We're not talking about me being like in Oklahoma right now. Like, I know that there are places where stuff is super overpriced. I was at a place called Stan's in the Bronx, and I was paying $10 for Michelob Ultras.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's what happens.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
$10 for Michelob Ultra at a random spot. That sounds about right.
No, that's wild. That is wild. Listen, we're not talking about avocados or anything like that.
I'm with you, Mike.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. What else? Somebody else take over. Somebody else yell about something.
All right. Let's talk about how garbage Chris Paul is. Like, oh my gosh. The man just is adding to his choke Hall of Fame resume. Shout out to Dr. Mean in the chat. This is nothing personal towards you. Dr. Mean's a great guy, but oh my gosh, it makes me so happy that the Suns lost. Just Chris Paul, please retire. You're not going to get a ring. Like, get over yourself.
I don't even blame. I love that Dustin left too. I didn't see that. Whoa, there we go. There's a Michelob Ultra for me right there. Look at JJL coming in, dude. Let's go. JJL, how much are the Michelob Ultras down under? I don't think that hurts Chris Paul. Like, this series hurts Chris Paul at all.
Well, yeah, because he's already like in the basement. Like, how much farther can he go?
38. I mean, like, we gotta stop stop judging him. Like he's old. He's old. He's hurt. Like I think it would have been wild if he actually played all of these games.
I mean, sure, but he's also the one that was kind of putting himself as like he's someone who has always been a dirty player, a kind of a scumbag, but also like presents himself to the media in this nice little package.
Yes.
And wants you to like think of him as the point god.
Yep.
And it's just like, dude. And when he made it to the finals, he made a big deal about him making it to the finals and his legacy and how he's addicted to the feeling and how he's going to be back. He's never going to be back.
Jeb, who made a bigger deal, him or Al Horford making it to the finals?
Ooh, that's a tough. No. Okay. Chris Paul threw a parade. Al Horford just like got a little too emotional.
I'm with Jeb completely on all of the Chris Paul slander. I'm here for all of it, and I think he deserves all of it.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
fine. I like kind of a scumbag. I don't know. There's something funny about calling someone kind of a scumbag. Like,
Well, I mean, he's not an evil person. I'm not going to go so far
he's
and be
scumbag
like
on the court. You mean like he's a scumbag athlete?
Yes.
Yeah.
And just kind of like he seems like kind of a guy who would like smile in your face but kind of stab you in the back type.
100%.
We literally have a gif of him doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's what I'm saying. So,
they suck, man. That was tough. I felt bad for Suns fans because as someone who was a Red Sox fan before they won stuff, Red Sox used to be like, let's spend as much money as we can. We're going to build a super team, and then we'll get knocked out in the first round. We'll get knocked out immediately. That's kind of what Phoenix did.
okay, but also like I feel bad for Suns fans. It's not their fault. The Suns front office built the Avengers of unlikable underachievers. It's like KD goes to another super team and
Grab off
fails.
the top row.
Devin Booker, just like the softest like loser ever.
You know who they're gonna add?
I never want to see someone
Dylan
compare
Brooks.
Devin Booker to Kobe Bryant again.
They're gonna
Oh
add
my god!
Jordan Poole into the mix. That's who they're gonna add in next.
Whoa. I'll go a step further. I think the Suns would be in the Western Conference Finals right now if they never got rid of Robert Sarver.
Well, true, because they might have kept Mikal Bridges. I mean, that is the one thing they have going is they have like an actually good owner now.
Wait, I have a real question.
And they have KD.
I've been keeping this in my head for a minute, and I was going to put it in the Discord, but I'm glad we're here because it's a sincere question. It's a question for Jeb. Are you rooting for the Lakers?
Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? I was rooting for the Bucks. They lost. Shouts out to Jimmy for.
I was too.
absolute
I love
bonkers.
Giannis and the Bucks. I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
The day LeBron signed to the Lakers was the day that I stopped rooting. The day LeBron leaves is the day I'm a Laker fan again.
Wait, you right now, Jeb, you're a Sixers fan, right? Because of that redemption and Embiid stack.
Well, I want 76ers Nuggets. Like just from a pure basketball perspective, I think that would be amazing to watch.
I think I called that the body bump in NBA Finals.
Yeah. But then on top of that, no. So I'm rooting for the Warriors to win because then like look right now my entire viewing of the playoffs is like very hater based. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are like levels to this. So KD slander increases if the Warriors win because the Warriors go further and then people are like, dude, KD couldn't even make it to the Western Conference Finals. Steph did it. Okay.
Right.
Great.
Then LeBron slander increases too. It's like, things are pumping, things are dumping.
That's
we're
a
pumping.
good narrative. I will say it's a fair narrative, and that's an understandable narrative because I had the hatred towards Chris Paul and Devin Booker too.
I liked Booker until last year where he just was talking all this smack and then couldn't talk as soon as Luka starts teeing off on it.
But Dustin, how conflicted are you about Devin Booker? Like, don't you feel Devin? I was gonna say, don't you feel like Devin Booker's the guy you're supposed to rally around, and now you're this internal battle of?
I do. Yes, he is a guy that I should like.
Devin Booker seems like a trust fund baby. Let's be honest.
But I can't do it. You're absolutely right. There is a part of me that wants to, but when I watch him play, I'm like, I just can't do it.
I know. Listen. There we go, Eric. I like Devin Booker. I think Devin Booker's like a baller. I really enjoy watching him play basketball. I was super bummed that he didn't speak to the media afterwards. That to me, that's like a huge.
Just another L by Devin Booker.
Yep.
I think the problem with Booker is one, he kind of anointed himself as the new Kobe, Which if you and I mean Tatum's
Didn't
done
half the
same.
league do that?
He
Tatum
didn't
is Kobe. He basically went 8 for 24 last night. Like that was real Kobe energy.
He like I
And
mean
modesty.
the league kind of
Modestly
did do
did
it too, but like he definitely was like all about that. And he's appearing in the commercials, pointing to Kobe's mural, like, and it's just like, dude, you cannot. Yes, Dr. Mean, you're right. The Kardashian curse is true. That's why Chris Paul and Devin Booker will never win a ring. It's just the way it is.
Well, see, as someone who's not allowed to like have a hot take as a Canadian, how are you rooting for the playoffs right now? Besides blurry,
He's like, oh, I want everyone to
Can
win.
we go full screen, Mike?
yeah, we gotta get. You're right. That's a great call, Dustin. We gotta go full screen.
I can barely see the games clearly. I want Jokic. I want Jokic to win. I want him to play against Embiid and just like absolutely destroy him. And like,
wow, I didn't know you were
they sweep
racist.
them.
But okay.
So you are viewing it through the lens of hate as well.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'll be honest. I'm viewing it through hate. Like I hate watch these Celtics right now. They are tough. They are tough to watch. Like I think this is a beautiful series between the Celtics and Sixers of like who has less heart. It's like you're watching two teams being like,
dude,
you know
2
what?
minutes in, it seemed like neither team wanted to win that game. There's 2 minutes left, and it's like, what are you doing?
Wait, TST can't remember.
I just got that joke from earlier because I saw that and I didn't realize what the hell it was talking about.
That's so funny.
It's A+.
Going back to hate, I kind of want the Knicks to go to the finals because everyone will hate that.
Oh wow! See, I don't know how many people. Oh yeah, I guess people would hate to watch the Knicks. I will say I almost root for the Knicks because
I think a lot of people see him as kind of lovable, like losers.
Yes, I think so too.
And like just being here, the city's way more fun when they're relevant.
I honestly would love for the Heat to go to the finals, but the problem is I can't risk it right now because if the Heat go to the finals and then the Lakers go to the finals, it's like 2020 where the Heat just hand them a ring on a silver platter because
and then we all get COVID.
Yeah, because the Heat, like, I mean, they are just overachieving to the max, but it's like they are just continuing to get injured. And like in 2020, they limped into the finals. Like there was no one left, and it really looks like they're just like firing the nos.
And you
right
have
now.
to hear from all the Lakers fans, and if there's one thing we know.
Oh my God. Lakers fans are the best. Lakers fans are so good.
I hate that we don't have the original version.
Dustin, I will say this series, at least on Twitter, Lakers fans and Warriors fans are really competing for who's the worst fan base.
Yes.
They are like both going back and forth and being like, oh, this, like, look at this, intentionally injured someone. And then
that was the best. Lakers fans being like, should we kill Kevon Looney? It was crazy. That was
I didn't see that. I had seen all the other stuff about like, there's all this like Kerr being like, I commend them. They sold it. And, like,
that was great.
That's great. But it is funny that LeBron's like, oh no, me a flop? Like my team's never flopped.
I've never lied.
What a joke, right? I agree. But it's funny seeing like the fan bases are really being annoying on Twitter and getting into it and the free throws and this. You're like, they shoot fucking three. Well, look at the drives to the basket are the same. It's like
just willfully. I cannot tell which fan base is more willfully ignorant or just like plain like.
It's the Lakers without question. I will admit it. It's 100%.
Really interesting.
Yeah, because you know why? I believe they could make it to the finals the entire season, even while they still had the garbage team. And Mike and I talked about this, and I'm like, make the playoffs. You're like, I don't know, man. I don't know if they're gonna be able to make the playoffs. And like, lo and behold, we'll make the playoffs. There's one thing that this all stems back to, and I think Mike, you mentioned this earlier. The season turned around when I met Rob Pelinka.
That's true.
So,
Justin, you are the linchpin. Why aren't you getting free tickets?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Rob Pelinka hit me up.
And Rob Pelinka's kid took the photo, right?
Yeah, and very nice. This kid was very nice. He's like, you want me to do it? I was like, yeah, great.
It's interesting because Rob was getting so much criticism about how garbage of a GM he is. He meets Dustin and then pulls off some of the most incredible trades we've seen in a while.
He asked me what my beverage was. I told him, and then I said, "Oh, by the way, trade for so and so and so."
Oh yeah, did you see this? You guys have been following the whole dog saga, right?
Yeah.
That dog
If
predicted.
this thing is right, I'm gonna fucking quit everything that I do for a living because
Wait, it's getting death threats?
Oh no, like day one, as soon as the Warriors, I think as soon as
They're
the
like,
Lakers
Warriors win
won game
3-1.
when the Lakers went up 3-1, people were like, we gotta kill this dog. Like we
the
got
Warriors fans were saying that. Oh my
no,
God.
Lakers fans were because the dog's predicting the Warriors
Oh,
winning
right. Yeah,
7.
I can't have it come true.
Dude,
That's
if the dog nailed this prediction, there would
It's
the
gonna be
memes.
it's gonna
the
be your
memes would be-
dream come true for meme-worthy content against LeBron.
Dude,
Yeah.
LeBron's legacy would be on life support.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
He might
That's kind of. I
single-handedly
do.
make a call about that dog.
I do kind of want a game 7 of that series
No.
just because it'd be fun.
No one does.
Especially because Clay has been so bad. Like it's weird. It's weird watching Clay be this bad. Like I want him to come out tonight.
You're right, Mike. It needs to. That's funny. We need we need this season to end because of how it started and end this.
Oh yeah, we need that symmetry. We need somebody to get hit.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I mean, I think I personally I would love just like jokes and memes and kind of trolling and hate aside. Like I would love for the series to go to 7 just because of how how fun it's been. In not like a pure basketball sense, but it's just been so interesting with all these guys saying all this stuff. There's kind of a little bit of beef here and there. Draymond got body slammed to the floor and then realized it was LeBron, so he didn't
He's like, it's fine.
didn't fight him. He's like, oh, that's cool. That's
And
cool.
defended him on his podcast.
Yeah. And it's just been so interesting because you have two of the greatest players of all time going against each other. And while this realistically doesn't affect anyone's legacy, big picture, this is a pretty pivotal moment.
I will say I hear you on the conversation that comes as a result, but the games are just not great games.
Yeah.
But what I'll say is
bad.
They're better than Knicks Heat, though. I will say, come on.
The Knicks Heat games have been closer. It's weird that the Warriors Lakers games, there's been so much hype around them. It's so much pregame shit around them. And then it's well, Lakers won by 30.
And the Knicks games have had Jessica Alba there. So that's already greater than what we've done. So.
That is really cool.
Our best chance at symmetry is a game 7, though. And then Jordan Poole takes some crazy shot. Draymond starts yelling at him, and then he just slugs him.
What if Jordan Poole slugs Draymond?
That's what I'm saying. That's how I want it to end. I
thought you were saying Draymond hits him again.
No. He starts yelling at him, and Poole's like, "I've had enough of you."
Yeah,
dude, that would be the perfect
tonight in front of Jack Nicholson. We need it tonight in front.
Dude, that's the perfect character arc. You know, the bully, the guy who's getting bullied finally stands up for himself.
I think
Hollywood script. Have it happen here in Hollywood, baby.
Scripted. That's my favorite WGA sign that I've seen because I've been really disappointed with a lot of the writer's strike signs. But my favorite one was
so you're saying they don't deserve a rating?
Mike's basically saying
not
they
very
don't
good at
deserve
writing.
Money.
I workshopped this bit at a stand-up show, and people did not like it. They were like, "Dude, we stand with the union, dude. What are you talking about?" I was like, "Come on, we're doing jokes." But the only one that I really liked was someone wrote, "Who's going to write the NBA playoffs now?" That was Rembert Brown. Rembert Brown. Shout out Rembert.
I saw another one that was it said something. It said whatever it is, change this or else we're going to spoil Succession for you.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. I got to bounce, but just wanted to come spread some general hate. Good to see you, Dustin. It's been a while.
Mission accomplished, Jeb.
All right, get out of here, Jeb. We'll wrap up here in a second, too. We've been going for 48 minutes, and this is more of a spite stream than anything else. So I don't think we don't need to go too long. All right, let's do this before we go. Let me remind the people, like the stream, subscribe, #unpaid. We'll give something away here. Does anybody what does this look like? Oh, that's kind of fun. What do you guys? Yeah, we get new views. We get new views, baby. What do you guys think?
Just do the rest of the show like that. See what happens.
Just up here, yeah, dude. Let's fucking go. No. What do you guys think about this Game 7 Celtics Sixers? Who are you taking here?
Go ahead, TSD.
I think it's gonna be Boston.
Oh God, I wish you said Sixers. What about you, Dustin?
I'm
What do
going
you?
Celtics. I'm going Celtics too. I think they're going to turn it around.
It does.
It's
So
the
I
same
rewatched.
thing in the sense of like if the Warriors can get to a game 7, I think they're going to win. I think the Celtics can.
I know that's kind of how I feel too. Like I rewatched some of the fourth quarter and the last 2 minutes, man, the Sixers just like gave up. They're like, dude, whatever. Like we'll just do it. We'll do it in game 7. It's just like the energy was real weird in Philly.
Yeah.
So I feel like Boston's going to win too, which makes me it makes me scared.
Yeah, well, I'm scared of the Lakers going to game 7, so they absolutely have to do it tonight.
I feel that way about the Lakers and the Heat. Like I think both of those teams need to win tonight. Like you guys can't be messing around with the game 7. Not in shake. Like especially against a team like
the Knicks are going to win in 7 if they win.
I think that Miami Heat team is a bad basketball team. Like
I agree.
There's a bunch of dudes that didn't even sniff the NBA draft that are playing 30 minutes for them.
Yeah,
but they would have
the
gotten
thing about Game
legendaries.
7s is it's often bad basketball.
They would have gotten legendary. I do think Miami wins tonight, but I think if Miami loses tonight and it comes back to New York, it's a problem. Not that New York really has home court advantage, but I don't know.
Let me ask you this, Mike. Who would you rather see? Would you rather see Lakers Nuggets or would you rather see Warriors Nuggets?
I think the Nuggets are going to wax whatever team they play.
I think that's fair. I think they're a more cohesive team than I think they're in a better place too than the Warriors as a team chemistry standpoint, but also Lakers are just like trying to build chemistry. I think they have some of it, but the Nuggets have already gelled.
Yeah,
but like who do you want to see from like a basketball entertainment standpoint?
I think both of them are really cool. Like I think both of those matchups would be fun. Like Steph and Clay just like zipping around trying to beat getting them in the pick and roll and running around like that. I kind of think those games would be more fun to watch.
Probably.
I think the LeBron AD storyline of them taking this piece of shit basketball team with dudes like. Wait, Dustin's going to go. I love that. I was just about to give the Lakers credit, too. I'm not even going to take him off screen either. We're going to keep him up here. But I think, I think the Lakers would be a more fun storyline, even though the Warriors would be more fun.
Who do you think would have a better chance to beat them?
I think AD can be the best player in a series. I guess Steph could be the best player in the series, too. But I don't know. I think the Lakers have a better shot. I think the way the Warriors play, the Nuggets would just carve them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jokic is obviously like, I don't know if he's the best player in that series, but he just can do so much. And thankfully, AD is such an incredible defender that I think it would, I don't know, there'd be something that he has to deal with. Each of them have to deal with each other, right? So I don't want to say they cancel each other out, but it would be I think it'd be a pretty hard fought series versus like a lightning quick, maybe back and forth running. I don't know. They're both. It depends the type of basketball you want to watch.
I feel like the Nuggets could beat both of those teams in 5 or 6, but each game would be close. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Denver would win the game, but they would each be very close.
Yeah, I think they have more. They just have more of everything at every. Like even KCP is doing good, and Aaron Gordon. Like they just have so many weapons to beat you with. It's not like maybe this guy will get hot. It's like, no, these guys are all going to play good.
How about Aaron Gordon's defense on Kevin Durant?
I know. That was crazy. Like
that I did not expect.
What a turnaround for Aaron Gordon. I think we all kind of left him for dead, right? And he's turned around into like becoming a pretty consistent, solid player. Whereas he had like high hopes and he kind of fell off and he's made a home for himself.
Yeah.
It's amazing playing with Jokic does.
That's true. That does help. Help. All right, let's wrap it there. I was almost going to share something else that I just saw, but I just don't think I don't want to get into it. But I can just like leave that there for you.
Well, we got to do the giveaway, and I know what we can give away. You ready?
Yeah, I just. I haven't played that in so long. Also, here's the thing. I accidentally closed out of my tab. So I'm glad you did that because you need to like the stream, subscribe, and put hashtag THT into the chat. So if you put unpaid into the chat, it doesn't matter because I closed out.
We got a THT somewhere we can send over.
Yeah. Weisberg was saying, yeah, Mike Malone's like sneaky fun post his press game. When he's a little pissed off, he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. All right, yeah. Like the stream, subscribe, hashtag THT. Dustin, good to see you, man. I'm glad. It was nice to have you on.
It's good to be here. It's been very busy, but it was pretty empty today. So that's why Greg and I were able to, like, you were live during a time where I could maybe jump in, and also there was no real agenda. It seemed like, so I wasn't messing up a show.
No, like I said, it was a spite stream.
Yeah,
but we've done 2 of those this week, and both to huge success.
Yeah, I'm into it. I like it.
Yeah. And this is good too. I like that it fell right into the Knicks game, right? The Knicks and Heat tip off in a few minutes here, although it's on ESPN, so it probably doesn't tip off until 7:50. Because I won't say what I want to say because Dustin's on stream right now, and I know you're tangentially connected.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I already know what you're talking about. I've heard it before. On
Mr. Mayonnaise himself.
Yep.
Top Shot comment, man. You got to do that again, bro.
Actually, that one is the winner.
They will be. Sneeps is going to be on playback tonight. Yeah, go over to playback. But I think for the second game for Lakers Warriors. So get in there. Get in there for the second one. Bodivine saying not wearing a tank top over here because I'm civilized. Yeah, I was excited to put this on. I haven't put this on in a while, baby.
I'd love to put one on, but I just can't wear it.
Yeah. HGH, this is good. Super chat. That's not going to get you anything, Garen. All right, I'm going to spin this thing. If you win, shoot me a DM. This is good. We cut. There was like 70 people in the initial giveaway. Now there's 24. So shout out to the real ones. Someone's going to rewatch the end of this and be pissed. Oh, wow. Fucking Stan loves, dude. It's either a really good sign for you, Stan, tonight or a really bad sign. But either way, wait, hashtag.
Congrats on THT.
Yeah.
This is Top Track on, man. Wait, go to this one.
All right, everybody, we're gonna get out of here. It was good to see Jeb. Thanks for coming on. G Dunn, thanks for coming on. Dustin made his return. We got TST. We didn't monetize this video, so we can show this again on our way out. We out.